Hey guys, Jerry Kinkamoto's here for some more Halo 4. I haven't done regular Halo 4 Slayer gameplay in quite a long time, so figured I'd hop on and play it a little bit. I was bored pretty much all day, running around the house harassing Raptor and Komodo a little bit.
I'm sorry, I watched your loadout there, and like that explosive things at the end. I swear I read that in Mr. Torg's voice.
Mr. Torg is like the best thing to come out of the Borderlands 2 DLC, and I'd really be willing to say it's about the only good thing to come out of that DLC. I wasn't really a big fan of it, to be honest.
I looked forward to a lot of it, and then was kind of meh on all of it.
It was just nowhere near as good as the first Borderlands DLC. Especially the Halloween one. Like, I still hold that above like all the other ones.
Oh, you're talking about the zombie island of Dr. Ned.
That was like really fun, actually. It's like, I usually hate zombies. Like, you know how much I absolutely hate zombie games. I'm tired of this zombie trend and I wish it would die off. But this was like...
Sorry.
Something amused you.
Zombie die off?
Oh, I hate you a lot. But yeah, I usually really hate zombies. But this time I'll make an exception because it's like the old stereotypical cliche Halloween type zombie, and they didn't take itself too seriously, and that's the thing. So, you know, I can make an exception for that. There's a few exceptions, the other one being Killing Floor. Which really, I mean, we might as well not call it a zombie game. It is, but with how many different specimens there are and how they work very differently, and it's different in the way that Left 4 Dead works, I'm okay with it.
Touching on Left 4 Dead for a moment there, I loathe the fact that they're called infected. Sure, if they were infected, I could understand that, but infected people don't have chunks of them missing and are still moving around like it's okay. I'm just saying. Moving on.
Well, they do in The Last of Us.
Are they infected?
Yeah, it's like taken over by parasites.
That's different.
That's still being infected with something.
But still, like, if it's just like a virus, then it's like your body has to still... Okay, sure, the same thing goes for parasites. We're way off topic.
I don't think there ever was a topic. I'm going to go ahead and interrupt both of us and explain what I'm doing. So this update came, I think, about a month or so ago, and they added in a new playlist called Legendary Slayer. Now, what is Legendary Slayer? Oh, and this is why I never assassinate someone. You always just get screwed over by like 4 other people. I probably could have melee that guy and ran off and survived, but it didn't work. But yeah, Legendary Slayer. Legendary Slayer is an attempt to bring back the old Halo kind of gameplay, whereas you spawn with an assault rifle and then you go out and pick up other weapons. There's no loadouts, there's none of that stuff, it's just power weapons are scattered throughout the map, and it's map control. It's just like the old Halo games were. People complained for a long time they really wanted to see it back. I personally myself wasn't one of those people, and I kind of got pretty lucky here. So I know this guy's here, I figure I can kill him, missed, but hey, fell off the cliff. I pushed him right off the cliff, so that's good. But yeah, a lot of people were complaining. They wanted to see the old style of Halo back, and they were disappointed when Halo 4 changed. I personally wasn't one of those people, because if there's one thing I really hated about the Halo games as a whole, I don't like locking down the map and being the better player by being cheap. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, the way to win in previous Halo games was to pick up the better gun. Plain and simple, that's what it was. And of course, you can kind of change that a little bit, because, you know, it was a good combination between melee, grenades, and gunplay, but if you had the better gun, you still had the upper hand. And you possibly could beat someone with a better gun, but chances are it's not going to happen if the person isn't bad.
Honestly, that's why I enjoyed SWAT a lot, because it was really down to skill.
Yeah, SWAT, really, when I majorly got into SWAT, I mean, technically I played it a lot in Halo 1, just pistols, no shields, but I really got into it in Halo 2, because in Halo 2, dear lord, that game was not balanced. You spawned with an SMG, you're immediately fucked. You need to either grab something else really quick to dual wield or pick up a battle rifle. Or, was it a battle? Yeah, battle rifle. So, pretty much until you picked up better weapons, you were not going to do very well. And that's what Halo 2 really... That's where the whole balance was, or I should say lack of balance. Halo 3 really fixed it a lot. I can't really complain too much about the balance in Halo 3. It was a pretty damn well done game. The power weapons were toned down a little bit, the maps were designed a little bit. I don't want to say better, but I do think I like the maps in Halo 3. They weren't quite as flashy, but I think they were designed a little better. Being hypocritical to what I just said a few seconds ago. And then Halo Reach. Going completely backwards to the balance. So, yeah, people wanted to see the style back, though. I don't like controlling maps. I find that to be cheap, or at least controlling maps with power weapons. So I was actually completely welcoming the idea of a loadout system where every single weapon in the loadout was just as balanced and you can use any of them. Unfortunately, at the launch of Halo 4, this didn't really happen and the weapons were balanced as well as I would like them. The DMR being overpowered as hell, as I'm sure everybody remembers. And that fucking bolt shot, which still is in the game, I wish it would disappear, but, you know, it's not quite as bad now as it used to be. And really, you had no reason to choose anything else. It basically became everyone used the DMR and the bolt shot. They did patch it and they did fix it, and Halo 4 is actually really enjoyable now with the regular playlist and everything. But people wanted to see old Halo back, and I can't really complain about it. You know, if you don't want to play the old Halo style, then, you know, don't play that playlist. I have no reason to complain about it. The old Infinity Slayer is still there. The one thing I do wish they would change is they should change Infinity Slayer and Slayer Pro. Because it's like, Infinity Slayer is the one with all your regular... You have all the power-ups, basically, like the regen field, stuff like that. I think it's Infinity Slayer Pro is what they call it, where there's only a few things you can choose and you don't have your loadout, and, you know, I want to use my loadout. I actually like using it. I'm one of the few people that actually liked this edition, so... Yeah, main point of that, Legendary Slayer is different. That was a really, really long description for it, but...
That was a rant. You are very ranty.
Well... I've been playing Halo since Halo 1, and I still hold Halo 1 above every other Halo game for the multiplayer, and a lot of people cringe when I say this, and the reason being is because they see Halo 1 and they go, but that Halo 1 pistol is so overpowered. But you spawned with it. Everybody had the same starting pistol that was very effective and a very, very good power weapon killer.
I feel like I'm having deja vu. I thought you said this already.
Not in this video. I've ranted about it a lot, so you've probably heard it somewhere before.
Okay.
But, yeah, you spawn with the pistol, but what a lot of people don't realize is that the other weapons can be used too. Like, the assault rifle up close can and will beat the Halo 1 pistol, and the plasma rifle is very effective because it stops people from running. When you shoot someone with that plasma rifle, then it'll slow them down to a crawl.
I'm sorry, interrupting you. Why do people who play this game feel that once you throw one grenade, you have to throw every last grenade that you have, even if they're like 2 feet away from you?
This game... makes people respond pretty amusing because people panic really, really hard and they have enough time to look at the enemy that's about to kill them and panic about it. So, oh, you stole my sniper, damn it.
Throwing grenades isn't gonna stop them. They're just gonna be like, you're dumb, that's not gonna kill me.
Well, if you lob a grenade correctly, like throw a grenade at their feet, then shoot one bullet into their head, that's a really easy and fast way to kill someone. I think I mastered that in Halo 2 and Halo 3. That got really... It's just a very effective way to kill someone. But, yeah, people will panic and be like, oh shit, I'm gonna die, let me lob every grenade in a last-ditch effort. Like when people are sniping and they see you in the corner of their eye and they just twitch and start shooting like crazy, and then every once in a while they actually kill you with it. Fuck you if you do that. Nothing pisses me off more than that. But yeah, there's a regular Legendary Slayer game type. It's pretty fun. We ranted a lot in this video, but... Yeah, I'm still having fun with it. It may not be what I really, really want out of Halo 4, but this is what Halo 4 was founded on, and I really can't complain about it, and if you wanted to see the old Halo back, you might as well go ahead and try it. It's still pretty fun and still enjoyable.
Told ya, manta rays.
Manta rays? Oh yeah,
Manta
sharks
rays.
versus manta rays. Right, later.